Greetings, people of the Earth. Today we have the GFRIEND Collection 2021. Okay, so the reason I'm doing this video now as opposed to the end of the year is because I waited a whole month to see if GFRIEND was gonna come back together, but that clearly isn't happening, so we're doing this now. So hopefully you enjoy this. There's gonna be no B-roll. It's just like the Blackpink Collection 2020. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out here. I hope I pointed correctly. No B-roll, it's just gonna be me talking about stuff that I have, stuff that I might not have, and yeah, let's get started. So, very first thing we're going to be taking a look at is this album. This is the very first GFRIEND album. This one is called Season of Glass. I am really happy with this. It's just a book. Most people that have watched me for a while know how I feel about book albums. But I can give a pass to GFRIEND because I really like GFRIEND. But it's really nice. We've got the album at the back. The CD rather, and it's just very simple. I really like this. I don't know, it's probably just like this is a special thing because it's the first one. Next up we have Flower Bud. This is the one with Me Gustas Tu. I really enjoy this album as well. Not physically, I mean like physically it is a step up, it's a hardcover, but like just the songs in here are amazing. I love pretty much every single GFRIEND song. There isn't really one that I hate. There's just one or two, in fact, that I may not want to listen to. Third album is Snowflake. This is the one where, like, I feel their songs definitely got so much better, but then there's also the issue with the whole wardrobe and hair thing. I think the wardrobe's okay, but the hair, it was a real miss for a lot of these members, so I feel like Source Music really did them dirty in this one, but still, a great album. Regardless. Next we have the first GFRIEND album, LOL. This is Lots of Love and Laughing Out Loud. I actually really like a lot of the songs in this album except for the title track. I don't know, I feel like it was overhyped for me, which is why when I listened to it I was like, oh, the first three sounded better, but that's my opinion. I love these. I think the naming of this is really funny, but I've grown to just really appreciate the naming system. Laughing Out Loud and Lots of Love, I think it's really cute. Between the two, I think you should definitely get Lots of Love instead of Laughing Out Loud. This definitely matches the hardcover case a lot better in the themes, whereas this one just kind of looks whack as hell. But still a great album. Up next we have the fourth mini album, The Awakening. I feel like of all the GFRIEND albums, this is the one that's kind of the most random in the sense that it doesn't really match the themes of other songs, but still great album. I love everything here. I hate that these are so tiny. Like, look, I have a giant head, okay, but like these are still considered pretty tiny albums. Up next we have the fifth mini album, Parallel. I love these. Both of these albums are so cute in their design and everything. Not the size, just the cover art and everything. Beautiful. I love these, and I forgot to mention earlier, but they come with those old CD trays. Probably not one of my favorite albums, but I do really love this album a lot. Up next we have the repackaged album Rainbow, and what's special about this is it's sealed, well, resealed. This is essentially just a repackage of Parallel, but the only reason this is resealed is because I got this signed. So I got this off someone that got this off M-Wave, and basically this is my very first signed album, and I'm pretty happy about this. Rainbow was incredibly difficult to find, by the way. No, I only got into GFRIEND late last year, so a lot of these albums were very difficult to find because they just didn't exist anymore. So I felt very blessed that I was able to get this. Although for a very extortionate price, I'm just very happy to own something that's signed from GFRIEND. Up next we have the summer mini album, Sunny Summer. I personally don't like this, and if you watch my Twice video, you know how I feel about summer albums. I like most of the songs in this album. I don't really like Sunny Summer and Vacation, but everything else is great. So like 60%, that's a win, right? Personally, I feel like this concept's a little whack, but this one looks a lot better. But Sunny Summer, pretty cool album. Up next, we have all three versions of Time for the Moonlight. This is the sixth mini album, and fun fact, this is album 98, 99, and 100 in my collection. This is actually my favorite GFRIEND album of all time. It also has my favorite GFRIEND song of all time, Time for the Moonlight. I know it seems like a very basic like answer, you know, to have a title track as your favorite song, but like I really love this, and like everything else here is fantastic. Love Bug, Bye, You Are My Star, oh my days. These are like really great songs to listen to, and especially the first week when GFRIEND disbanded, I just put Bye on repeat. Oh my days, it was amazing. If you watch the GFRIEND live stages or whatever it is, their live performances, their very, very last song that they've ever performed live is Time for the Moon Night. So I think they also agree that it is a hell of a banger. Love this song. If you've never listened to Time for the Moon Night, I definitely recommend it because it is so, so good. Up next, we have Time for Us. We have the 3 regular versions. This is the second full album, and honestly, this album is okay. It's not really my favorite thing in the world. Sunrise is okay. You Are Not Alone is amazing. And the best thing in this album is Memoria. I freaking love Memoria from the Japanese release, and then when I found out there was a Korean version, my days, that was on repeat for weeks. So this definitely brought a really great song into my daily listening, so I am very happy, and I love the way these albums look as well, like plastic sleeves and everything. That is real protection. I've got one more copy of Time for Us, and this is the limited edition version. I don't really know what's inside because when I bought this, I never really opened it. But it looks like we just got a photo frame and oh, OMG! But it's pretty much just the same album, but like with more stuff, and it's more expensive. And it comes in a nice hard case. Do I recommend getting this one? You're better off getting these. These are cheaper, and this is, it's kind of whatever. Up next, we have all 3 versions of Fever Season. In my opinion, these albums are kind of whack in that they're kind of huge and they don't really fit the theme like of the rest of the albums. I mean, like the physical packaging. In terms of like the songs, I don't really like Fever. I think it's okay. It's very repetitive, which is why I don't really like it so much. But everything else here is fantastic. And probably the best song, again, is Flower. All these Japanese releases are so good, and they released it in Korean. Man, Flower is such a good song. Like, all these Japanese releases really be doing something good here. And the fact that they put Flower in Korean, that is, woo, banger. Up next, we have all 3 versions of Labyrinth. Personally, I like Crossroads. I think the walking around thing is pretty funny. It's not even stupid to me, it's just really funny. Labyrinth is one of their top 10 songs, in my opinion. There's this, like, dance video of them doing the song. It's not really a music video, but when you watch it, oh my days, the way they're all so in sync, it's an amazing video, and that is like such a hype song. I really love it. But then we've also got some pretty nice, like really powerful songs. We got Dreamcatcher, Eclipse, Here We Are. So this is overall a really, really good album. Up next, we have all 3 versions of Song of the Sirens. I really like this album. I love the fact that you can just open it up and kind of get this design going on. I think it's really cool, although this album is very fragile because of that. Full paper box, not even card. Well, it is like card, but it's not like thick card, you know? So that's a very dangerous album to be moving around, so I try not to touch this too much. But the songs here are amazing. Apple is such a powerful song that like when I listen to it, I'm like, hell yeah, you go GFRIEND. You go GFRIEND. If you don't get that reference, you'll see it later. And finally, we have their very last album, Walpurgis Night. I think that's how you pronounce it. But this is brilliant. This is probably like a repackage album because there's a lot of random like songs here that exist throughout. But Mago is the song that got me into GFRIEND. I love that they also did the 2 people singing at the same time kind of thing for Secret Diary, Better Me, and Night Drive. I think these are 3 brilliant, brilliant songs, and they have performance videos for them if you've never seen them. I just, oh, so good. It was really a good chance for the girls to really go show their strengths and their singing, and just a fantastic album. I was really upset that, you know, it just ended on this one. I was hoping for more, but, you know, things always come to an end. Okay, so my monitor turned off, so I can't really see what I'm doing anymore, so hopefully I'm still in focus. But let's carry on with this video. So with the albums out the way, let's take a look at the rest of the stuff that I own. So let's start with light sticks. So this is the GFRIEND official light stick number 2. It's this one. I love this. It's like a simple shake and this thing spins like, ooh, great thing. I just hate that it's like kind of matte finish and black. And if anybody's watched this channel enough, they know that I keep saying I excrete oil like crazy. So I try not to touch this too much because I know it's just gonna be like a gross handprint embedded in this stick. That sounded really gross. Up next, we have the GFRIEND official light stick number 1. If you watched my first haul video, this is where I got this. I do actually have a loose version of it. This is the eBay one that kind of messed me over. So I have 2 versions of this. I really like this, but it's also kind of messy. And finally, we have the GFRIEND official pen light. This is the Japanese light stick. I personally think that this is a really nice looking light stick. It's a bit light, but you know what? It's still a great light stick regardless. Okay, let's take a look at the season's greetings really quick. So these are just calendars and well, I had to hunt each of them down, but we got them. This is the very first GFRIEND season's greeting, Girl Next Door. This is the 2016 one. It's a nice box, it's very sturdy. Definitely worth getting if you don't have it. Actually, no, don't get any of these because none of these are up to date. This is just 2016. Up next, we have the GFRIEND Season Greetings 2017. This one has a nice pull down, so really nice. I don't really know what's inside most of these. I think it's just calendars and stuff, but the reason I don't is because I bought these and well, it's no longer these years, so I don't really use these. Up next, we have the Season of GFRIEND. This is the Season's Greetings 2018. Wonderful little packaging here. It's a little dented, but whatever. It's a really pretty box. Up next, probably one of the most difficult ones to find was the GFRIEND 2019 Season's Greeting, Be in Full Bloom. This one I actually did take a look at because I had to check whether everything was inside. Wonderful, wonderful thing. Up next, we have my most damaged one, and this is the GFRIEND 2020 Season's Greetings. This is the Trip Together Memory. So I had to buy this one secondhand because I didn't know where to get it new. So there's like a giant dent here, and it's just, I really wish I could get a better, nicer version of this, but this is what I'm dealing with for now. Finally, we have the GFRIEND 2021 Season's Greetings, An Ordinary Day. That's how it feels like without GFRIEND. An ordinary day. But I really like this one in the sense that it comes with something that's really cool. So at the very bottom of it, we have this really nice card, and it's very thick. It's pretty much just a checklist, what to do. And it's got this really cute photo of them. So I think this is gonna be on display in my display. But this one is definitely the most worth it at its price because you can still get it at retail. It's 2021, and if you want to spend the rest of your year with GFRIEND, they're here for you with a great big poster. Okay, let's take a look at the miscellaneous pile, which is basically just Blu-rays and DVDs and photo books and other stuff. I didn't have enough space on this table to do everything, so I just put them all in one pile. So up first, we have a bunch of masks. This is the Celebon Light On mask. It's got all the GFRIEND members here. I've tried it before, and that's because I accidentally slashed it with my knife, and I was like, I better use it. It's cute. It's a nice mask. I'm not really used to masks. You can tell from my acne. Finally, we have 2 more masks. We have a Yeren mask and a Shinbi mask. And it's up on top. These are pretty cute. I've never used these. Probably never will. But these just go on display. In case you're wondering, I didn't buy beauty products just to display them. When I buy some of these, sometimes people like ship these with it as free gifts. So I figured, I'm not going to use these. These are nice, you know? Up next, we have the GFRIEND 2018 First Concert Encore Season of GFRIEND. This is brilliant. I believe this is the one with the ballad version of Rough. Amazing, amazing cover of Rough. If you've never listened to it, there is a K-Con version of it from last year up on YouTube. Definitely go check it out because that is beautiful. This is the other Blu-ray that I own. By the way, this was also a Blu-ray. This is the GFRIEND 2019 Asia Tour in Seoul, and this is Go Go GFRIEND. Like I said, if you didn't get the reference earlier, you'll get it now. So this one's really funny in the sense that you get like a random standee, and the one that I have is, oh no, with a gun. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I thought this was really funny to me. When I saw it, I was like, that is so unlike her. But, you know, we have that. The reason I got the Blu-rays for these concerts was because I figured, you know, now that they're disbanded, I'm never gonna be able to hear them perform. So I figured this is my only way to hear them live. Up next, we have the DVD, Where Are You, GFRIEND? I didn't know this thing existed until about a week ago, so I ordered it, and I was like, cool, I got it now. This is, I think this is like their show. It's kind of like Blackpink with Blackpink House. So this is nice. I haven't watched it yet, but the packaging is really cute. And we've got a photo book in here as well, so I'm very excited to go watch this. Up next, we have the GFRIEND First photo book, and this is beautiful. This is like those fancy art houses or just fancy houses with like random like photo books or magazines on their table. This is what this feels like, and oh, just like the minimalist typography. Oh, so good. I love this photo book so much, and the photos in here are beautiful. If you want to get a photo book, this is the one I recommend. And the final thing I have in my collection is the GFRIEND second photo book, Choice. This is during their Labyrinth era. You can tell from Anna's pink hair. By the way, she rocks this so much. This is great on her. The reason this is resealed is because there's this stupid ass sticker here, and it comes with 2 sets of postcards. So it's just gonna be really messy to keep them separately, so I resealed it. Do I recommend getting this though? Yeah, the photo books are great, but I prefer this one because this just looks nicer. So this is my total GFRIEND collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. I do want to still keep buying more GFRIEND stuff even though they're gone. Their Japanese albums are amazing. If you've never heard them before, definitely go give them a try. Those are the ones I'm going to be hunting down next. They're incredibly difficult to find now, so hopefully I can get them at a pretty good price. So this is the last GFRIEND video you guys will probably see on my channel. I probably won't be getting back together again, and I just wanted to treat this video as like a goodbye message to them. Oh, clearly it's been a month and I'm still not doing very well. So even though GFRIEND's gone, I definitely recommend that you guys go listen to their songs. If you've never listened to them before, they've got some really, really good stuff. And GFRIEND's just one of those really rare groups where I like a good majority of all their songs. Not just their titles, but all their songs. If you found this video somewhat interesting and you thought some of the goods were pretty cool and you want to go get some, K-Pop Town still has a lot of stuff. K-Town for You is quickly running out of stuff, so definitely get on and buy this stuff if you want to. You know, this is gonna be the last few things we'll have to kind of remember them by as a whole. So, I guess this is my final way to say goodbye to GFRIEND, and thank you for all the really good songs and all the time that I've spent listening to this. You know, like, I built some really good memories alongside them, and it's just so sad to see them gone. But, you know, I hope you enjoyed this video. And man, I am a mess. I don't think I've ever cried on camera, but this is bad. This is really bad. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.